Infamous female serial killers. A dark and deadly history. Serial killers are some of the most disturbing and frightening criminals in history. While there are many male serial killers, female serial killers have often been overlooked. Despite this, there have been a number of female serial killers who have committed heinous crimes throughout history. This video will explore the stories of some of the most infamous female serial killers in history, revealing a dark and deadly history. Aileen Wuornos. A life of tragedy and violence. Aileen Wuornos, one of the most notorious female serial killers, had a life filled with tragedy and violence. Born into a tumultuous family, she experienced abuse, abandonment, and homelessness from a young age. This background, coupled with a series of failed relationships, led Wuornos down a dark path of prostitution and ultimately murder. Her story is a chilling reminder of how a lifetime of suffering can push someone to commit unimaginable acts of violence. Dorothea Puente. The landlady from hell. Dorothea Puente, also known as the landlady from hell, ran a boarding house in Sacramento, California, where she lured vulnerable and elderly tenants. But behind the facade of a caring landlady, Puente was a cold-blooded killer. Over a span of several years, she drugged and killed her victims, burying their bodies in the yard of her property. Puente's sinister crimes were only discovered when authorities began investigating reports of missing individuals. Belle Gunness. A black widow's web of deceit. Belle Gunness was not your typical black widow. She lured her victims, mainly men, to her farm with promises of love and a better life. Little did they know, they were walking straight into her deadly web of deceit. Belle's true intentions were far from romantic. She had a sinister plan to murder her suitors for financial gain. The extent of her crimes was discovered when authorities unearthed the remains of multiple victims buried on her property. Nanny Doss. America's Jolly Widow. Nanny Doss, also known as America's Jolly Widow, had a sinister secret beneath her cheerful exterior. Over the span of several decades, she took the lives of multiple family members, including her husbands, children, and even her own mother. With a seemingly innocent smile, she used poison to commit her heinous acts, earning her the reputation of a deadly serial killer. Leonardo Cianciulli, the soap maker of Correggio. Leonardo Cianciulli, also known as the soap maker of Correggio, was a chillingly crafty serial killer. Operating in Italy during the 1930s, Cianciulli lured unsuspecting victims into her home, where she would murder them and turn their remains into soap. This twisted act was a gruesome attempt to hide the evidence of her crimes. Cianciulli's story is a stark reminder of the horrifying lengths some individuals will go to fulfill their twisted desires. Myra Hindley, the Moor's murderer. Myra Hindley, known as the Moor's murderer, was one of the most chilling and disturbing female serial killers in history. Alongside her partner, Ian Brady, Hindley was responsible for the torture and murder of 5 young children between 1963 and 1965. The pair lured their victims to remote locations where they would carry out their heinous acts. Hindley's role in these horrific crimes shocked the nation and left a lasting mark on the history of serial killers. Karla Homolka, the Ken and Barbie killer. Karla Homolka, infamous as the Ken and Barbie killer, is a chilling example of how evil can hide in plain sight. Alongside her partner, Paul Bernardo, she was responsible for the brutal torture and murder of young girls. Homolka's facade of normalcy and her role in these heinous crimes shocked the world. Her story is a haunting reminder that evil can lurk behind even the most seemingly ordinary individuals. Rosemary West, Britain's House of Horrors. Rosemary West's story is one that will send chills down your spine. As one half of the infamous couple responsible for the House of Horrors murders, West played a central role in the torture, sexual abuse, and murder of numerous young women. The extent of their crimes shocked the nation and the world, forever leaving a haunting mark on the history of female serial killers. Prepare yourself for a glimpse into the depths of darkness with Rosemary West's chilling tale of horror. Please like this video and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. Thanks for watching.